Hey everybody, BarrenDome here. Well, it's been a while since we've been at Hammerbeam and I've had to deal with any villagers, but the last couple of weeks I've been slowly working on the villager trading hall, getting a bunch of villagers in there with a bunch of good trades, so I thought it'd be a good time to go ahead and show it off to you guys. There's still a couple other villagers I still need to get, but it's at a point right now where I'm ready to show it off. A lot of work has been done, namely to get some good villager trades, and that's what the ultimate goal was, why I was invited out to Hammerbeam. The guys from Hammerbeam saw my trading hall that I did back in December at my own base, and that's why I was invited out here. And if I was going to build a trading hall for these guys, I wanted to go all out. So I initially started with about 46 villagers for trading, but I decided to add an extra floor. So there's actually 92 spots for trading. They're not all full right now. We'll get down there and I'll show it to you in a minute. The main point was I wanted to get these guys this base, and for me, a villager, namely librarians, that would give you the max level trade for every imaginable enchantment. When 1.13 comes out, there will be 35 different enchantments. So I've kind of set up in preparation for that, and but enough of that. Let's get down there and I can kind of show you what's going on. So if you remember from my last, the breeder from Hammerbeam, this was my concoction here with a bunch of villagers, and you feed them, and they're gonna get fed for a little bit because I'm gonna be probably killing off a couple villagers, so they're gonna stop breeding for about 5 minutes after I start killing them. But this food will get them ready for when after that timer runs out. So let's head downstairs and I can actually show you the trading hall. And this is kind of a cool little area too, where we've got, you can actually see them in their trapped little cells. I like that right there. That's pretty cool. So let's head down there. Wait a minute, that's not a banner. Ah, Morbid worked on the map. We'll have to go check that out when we're done here. But yeah, he's been working on a Hammerbeam map, which is pretty cool. So we'll go check that out after we're done instead of the banner. So the way to the trading hall is just underneath the breeder. And if you haven't seen Casual's videos before, that way's to the Iron Golem farm, that way's back to the main base, and down here with the little banner of the villager is our villager trading hall. And we've got rails set up too where you can quickly get to areas. So this is the first trading hall area, and I'll kind of show you. So the breeder's up there, and the first villager will come down. There's a water pathway, and then they kind of circle around here. So the whole thing is a giant U with an outer ring and an inner ring of where villagers can come in. So if you've never dealt with villagers before, the whole thing is you need to have a couple villagers that you trade with to get emeralds. So your big trades are going to be like farmers. Farmer is the bigger one because that gives you the most trades. There's farmers, clerics for rotten flesh. So I've got my farmers right here. So I've got a farmer already set aside. He's there. I got 2 farmers, a fisherman, because fishermen you can trade string. You could do raw fish, but I mean you could cook that yourself. Leathermen's, that's another one. If you got a cow farm set up, butchers, if you got a lot of raw meat like pigs or chicken. If you got those kind of farms, and here's my leatherman right here, here's my butcher. So I mean, I've got these guys set aside already for you to get your emeralds. And also you can get emeralds from librarians because they'll take paper, they'll take things like that. That's why we have, the sugarcane farm here. So we've got pumpkins growing on this side, we've got pumpkins on the other side. We've also got 2 more pumpkin farms down below. We've got melon farms all nearby. So we've got all the resources we need to start trading with the villagers to get those items. And that's what I have here. So I've got a bunch of emeralds, and what I need to go through is I have a couple blank area villagers. So this guy has not been tested to see what he has yet. So I'm going through and I'm cleaning out villagers. That way I can get the last couple enchantments that I need. Like the last ones that I need right now is Bane of Arthropods. I really could care about that. That one's out of the table. So even if I find it, I don't care about it. Fire Protection 4 is when I still need to get. Power 5 for bows is when I need to get. Smite 5, but I don't care about that one. and thorns 3. Some people like thorns on their armor, some people don't. It's kind of however you feel. So the main ones I'm still looking for is power 5 for a bow, just so I have it. And I guess somebody just came in. So you can see I have some of these guys marked off. So these are the ones I'm keeping. So this guy is selling a Silk Touch diamond pick for 12. And the reason I like, toolsmiths, armor smiths, and weaponsmiths is you can get an item from them that already has an enchantment on it, so that when you have to add other enchantments, it doesn't cost as much for your enchanting levels to add that. So it makes it for less enchantments to cost, and it makes it for easier and faster enchanting. So if you want a silk pick, you come in here, you get this, and then you get, the mending, the unbreaking, and the efficiency, and then that's all you need to do. You don't have to worry about going through an enchanting table, randomly, getting something. There are ways around that, but let's just stick with this for this video. And what I've been going through is, the librarian. So every librarian I have here, one of his trades is a max level trade. So this guy has a protection 4 for 1 book and 50 emeralds. And you get infinity here too. Looting 2 is not big of a deal because I have a looting 3. So this weaponsmith, I don't like his trade too much because it has the sword sucks. It's the smite one that sucks. But the axe has unbreaking 3, which is good, but it has efficiency 3, which could mess with some ultimate trades. So here's our looting 3, which is good. And there's my farmers. So this guy has a mending and a sharpness 5, which are 2 of the max level trades that you can get. Sweeping edge 3 and flame. Yeah, flame is level 1. Aqua infinity and punch 2. Yeah, that's the other one. Respiration 3 and silk touch, which is good. Lure 3, curse of vanishing. I like having curse of vanishing, particularly for if you're a PvPer and you're going to fight and someone kills you and you drop your gear. Well, if you have curse of vanishing on it, all that your gear is gone, so the person that kills you can't get your gear. So I like that that's a pretty cool little add-on. And I think I have it on some of my items. Some of this stuff is mine, some of it isn't. So there's silk touch again. So I have a lot of all these guys that have signs that have stuff on them. These are my max level librarians. Depth Strider 3. So yeah, we've got them. Here's my cleric set aside for rotten flesh trades. So let's start at the front. I'm kind of go through and I'm still looking for a couple trades. And I'll kind of just show you what I do to just check on them to see what they have. So this is our first guy right here. He's not marked off, so I haven't checked this guy yet. So he's a cartographer. The only thing he's good for is trading for paper. But since I got librarians, he's completely useless to me. So I'm going to go ahead and kill him. Okay, there's nobody above him. So you're probably wondering, why am I killing villagers? Don't kill villagers. It's bad for the village. Well, if you know anything about villager mechanics, what I require for a village and what we're ultimately doing here, killing a villager adds or does 2 negative things to you. One, it stops villager breeding for 5 minutes, which is not that big of a deal. I'll AFK here for hours, so that'll restart after 5 minutes. And the other thing is, if there was a golem here, he would negatively see me as a threat to the village and start attacking me. But since we don't have golems, that's not an issue. So the only thing I'm really doing is, the villagers don't like me for 5 minutes, or they don't like me in general because I kill off everybody. But they'll just stop breeding for 5 minutes. This is not that big of a deal. So here we have the bane of all villager trades, just a green coat. They have no trades. So we're just going to kill him off. And there was nobody above him. So I'm just going down the line, just seeing what I have. Alright, so here we go. Our first librarian. So he has Frostwalker 2. I already have Frostwalker. So the thing is, you have to open up their trades to get to the next level. So you always have to buy the highest level trade to get to the next level trades. So next level trade is for a bookshelf. So I'm just going to do that. This will unlock his next thing. And you can tell it unlocks because it does the green stars and the purple swirlies. Now we have to buy some glass. That's going to open that up. Finally, No, 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 shoot, it's got to be 5. I thought it had to be a 4. Nope. I was like, oh man, you're almost going to get saved. But I can't stand Bane of Arthropods. That's such a waste of an enchantment. And what's last? Punch 2. I don't need punch. So he has absolutely nothing I need, so I'm just going to kill him off. Farmer, 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 fisherman. So I'm just going through and I'm just checking for the open ones. So who's this? Another librarian. Nice. Protection 3. Well, we have a protection 4 already. So like I was saying, I'm going for max level trades. And this is basically what I've been doing for the last couple weeks, I think. I mean, we've had the trading hall built for about a month now. All 92 stations. It's just in real life stuff. I've been kind of busy, so I haven't been able to get down here and really thin out the herd, so to speak. But now I've got the time, and I'm kind of clearing this up because I want to get this all set and ready for when 1.13 comes out, because once that happens, I'm going to need to start getting some librarians for the 1.13 enchantments. You know, the channeling, impaling, loyalty, and riptide. So I need to get everything prepared for that. No, you got nothing. I've already got all those. And in case you're wondering why I'm waiting, because above there is a section where as villagers flow, there's the water path. They actually will stop right above this area. So it's, yes, I can have 96 villagers for trade, or 92, but above those could be 92 other villagers. So it's really, this is a lot of villagers. And this whole area that we've built here is really, with the number of villagers, and there's another farm that Casual built down below for cows. It really taxes our frames per second here. So in case you're wondering why I killed the brown coat, is because I already have the fishermen, I've already got the farmers, the butchers. I don't need any more brown coats. The only things I'm looking for are librarians and the smiths, which are the black coats. So weaponsmith can either give you a sword or an axe for the diamond variants. I'm not talking stone or the iron. So I'm really hoping that he gives me something like an Unbreaking 3. Like Smite 2, I don't want to start a sword with a Smite 2 because then you can't put sharpness on it. So that's a complete waste of a sword. And Efficiency 1 is a waste for an axe because, once again, you have to add other enchantments to it. So I'd rather, an Efficiency 1 is a complete waste of a enchantment, because I'm just going to have to add other stuff to it anyway. Clerics. Alright, who's this guy? Another librarian, nice. Respiration 1. Yeah, I'm still looking for, like I said, thorns and power are the ones I'm really kind of looking for. If I get fire protection 4, I'd be okay with it just to have it. But I don't use it on my armor. I'm not sure if the other guys do too. It's also an attempt to kind of, because we like to be self-sufficient here at Hammerbeam. So it's all about getting everything yourself. So if we can have, you know, a shulker, a fire protection for, you know, enchantment books, okay, fine. It's just get it and you keep it in storage. Oh man, you've got nothing. You're a waste. Cartographer, nope. Oops, someone just popped in, so we'll go check back there. So that sound you heard is a piston, which is they step on a pressure plate, and there's a redstone back there, and then it'll actually close. There's glass right here with a sticky piston right in the back, and as weight comes down on it, which is namely the villager, they'll close off that section so villagers can continue flowing across. And that sound we heard is one of them filling up one of the empty spots. So I'm really hoping to get, I'd like to get something on camera that I've been wanting. But when you get lower and lower on what you require, it gets harder and harder to find. Like I spent, yesterday for 6 hours just pruning these guys till I could eventually get the protection 4, because that took forever. No, I already got silk touch. Sorry, dude. Whoa, jackpot. Unfortunately, 2 green coats and a purple coat. I don't need any of these guys. Yeah, because this is the one where they can't flow up until they're adults, so the babies kind of hang out there and they'll flow up over and then they'll come down to that section. But let's go see who popped in. We'll come back to him because he's a black robe, so he'll eventually grow up into one of the smiths. Oh, so here we go, right here. Toolsmiths. So toolsmiths give you diamond pick. That's the main thing we want from a toolsmith. So right now I have just a silk touch, which is good, and then I also have one with unbreaking 3, which is good. So those are good diamond picks to start off with, because then you don't have to add those type of enchantments to it, so it helps out in the long run. Unbreaking 2. Nope, because then I'd have to add another unbreaking to it. No, don't need a white coat. Or white robe. Alright, black robe. Armor. Armor will only give you a diamond chest plate. So the ones I'm kind of looking for here is like unbreaking 3 and a protection 4 or even a blast 4. Because that's kind of what a lot of people like, is blast on their chest plate. No, see, that's a complete waste. Can't do anything with that. Die. Alright. Photographer, no. These villagers, man. Oh, someone popped in. Oh, too bad. Yeah, I've killed okay. I've killed a lot of villagers. Like, in the thousands. So this is ridiculous. Another white coat. Or white robe. We don't need those. Come on. DPS must be getting low. Photographer, no. Yeah, TPS is getting low. But the pistons are... Watch how long it takes. I heard the click. Yeah, 11. It's probably going down more than that. Alright. Oh, green coat. So I can't swing as fast to kill villagers. God dang, come on. That's one of the problems with 2B. The TPS can be such an ass pain. Oh my god. Now there's 93 players in the queue right now too. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy weekend probably. School's out for a lot of kids. Memorial Day weekend for us in the United States. So a lot of people are going to be on. So here's our shepherd. Shepherds are cool because you don't have to worry about getting, you know, tons of dye cheap. You come in here, you can buy every color wool in here. That's why having a shepherd is so nice if you deal with a lot of wool. So I got 2 of them here. Curse of Vanishing. So here's our Unbreaking 3 guy. Curse of Vanishing. Knockback 2. I already have a knockback? I do already have a knockback. So also with this too, with the TPS getting lower, it takes a couple more seconds for them to realize that I traded with them. You gonna give me something, dude? And I don't know what it is with 2B, but if you like walk away from a villager after you do a trade with them, it's like they forgot that you did a trade. Yeah, TPS is taking a tank right now. Yeah, we're probably at a stopping point for trading if the TPS is going to tank. Well, while it's tanking, because I'm probably not going to find what I need, let's go in here. So this is kind of the storage area that we built. Well, and by we I mean Morbid built. He does all the designing. Love how this looks in here. It's got the iron bars. So in here's like the kind of the backside. So you can, there's the lights for each of the villagers. And we put chests in here for all the materials for trading. But I am going to put the glass in there. So we got random shulkers. We're actually in a slime chunk too. So every now and then some slimes will spawn, and I captured a bunch in there. Let me get rid of all these books. Don't need these books. So that's our trash. Yeah, I love how it's got the redstone lamps up there. But until the TPS picks back up, let's kind of take a tour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the iron gear to the smelter. In case you don't know, if you've got iron gear or even gold items that you don't use anymore, if you burn them down, you can get, you know, nuggets, iron nuggets, gold nuggets. It's kind of a way to recycle. Recycling, it's the way of the future. And I was keeping a log here of all of our villagers, but I'm going to wait until I'm completely done before I deal with that. So let's head downstairs to the second level. So yeah, there's a sugarcane farm that Morbid made. Indus made both the pumpkin farms. And here's where you can get the sugar right there. I like that. All right, let's head downstairs. So yeah, here's our second. Creepy. So here's our second floor. So when the villagers get to this point, it'll actually flow down a water hole right here, and then they'll start flowing this way. So yeah, the TPS is low. I'm not going to bother trying to trade with these guys. So they all flow this way. I can kill them though. Let's do that. Or maybe not. Did you see that swing? That was like telegraphed. There we go. Let's get rid of him. So I've got a couple down here already. We've got Luck of the Sea right there. What's this guy? Oh, so yeah, here's an armor with diamond chestplate, unbreaking 3. So you could automatically start with an unbreaking 3 and then just add, you know, mending and then whatever protection you want. Curse of Binding, Infinity. I don't even know why you'd want to use Binding if you may be messing with people. Oh wow, usually what happens is, so they'll come down this way, they'll do the inner U, and then they'll do the outer U, and then they'll go back around. And then when they get to this last spot, if this spot is full, then there's a hole right here, and then there's a pool of lava, which kills them. So that's how that works. And here's another pumpkin farm here on the side. We've got pumpkin farms really close. And I've got this guy marked. I haven't thought about doing with this guy yet. So the sword is but I'm not sure how people feel about Silk Touch on an axe. I mean, I have Silk Touch on my axe, but I've always thought about putting Fortune on it. So that's a good axe, actually, with Silk Touch and Unbreaking 3. So a lot of these guys are starting to flow. Yeah, because once they get down to there, they're going to start getting killed off. So I'm going to have to start doing a lot more cleaning out of villagers before I do any more trading. Yeah, a lot of these guys. What's this one? Oh yeah, Curse of Binding again. Frostwalker 2. Mending, Flame. Protection 3. That's not that bad. Protection 3. You could add another Protection 3 and you'd have the Protection 4, which is as max as you can get. So that's actually a pretty good one. You just only have to add one more protection to it. Feather Falling. So yeah, we got our villager trading hall here. It's 92 villagers for trading with. I'm going to just show this off real quick. This is something Casual's been working on. His cow breeder for food and leather, but I'm not going to let him show that off. And here's another storage area. And then right below us, off down there, is a zombie spawner. And if you're down here on this floor, it's active because you're within range on that side. So it's, I'll AFK down here sometimes. That way we can get a lot of rotten flesh for the clerics for trading. So yeah, this is the Hammerbeam Trading Hall. Something I've been working on since, wow, since December. And it's still kind of a work in progress. I mean, we're still planning on adding a, like a chicken farm to get rotten or raw chicken for trading. That's gonna be nice. So let's head back up. There's a right in a ravine right there. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. I really like it. It seems like I put more effort into this trading hall than anything else I've ever worked on before. This is going to be my best known thing, I guess. No, I don't know. How's the TPS? TPS is going up. But I think I've showed enough of this trading hall. It's been almost 30 minutes. What I really want to go do is check out that Hammerbeam map. So let's get going over there and let's go see what that's all about. Okay, we're here at the Hammerbeam map. This is made by Morbid Rain. I know this is something that he wanted to work on for a long time. So I'm going to do my best to kind of show this off. If you're wondering why I'm looking down or I'm not spinning too much, because there's natural terrain around me and I don't want to show too much of that off. So if you're wondering why I'm looking a certain way, that's why I'm doing it. But I just want to kind of show you what the map looks like compared to what he actually did for the build. So you can kind of see how we've got the shading effect in there between, you know, the different color wool. He's got the cobblestone here with stone to stone slabs. And there's the iron blocks with the sea lanterns. I like that. It looks really awesome. And then there's the bottom part of it too. This is really cool. You have to start making copies. It's an odd choice for a block. I'll have to ask him why he had that there. That's cool. Yeah, I like this. This is really good. Morbid, man, you did a really good job on this. So I hope you guys really liked the tour I did of the Hammerbeam Villager Trading Hall. Something I've been working on for the last couple months. Finally reaching the end state of it. So there's a couple other projects, villager related in mind, that I have. Namely, we're going to start populating the entire village of Hammerbeam with villagers. So it's like a real life living village. So I'm really looking forward to that. So once again, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Looks like it's nighttime is coming up. Time to head indoors. So I'll catch you guys later. See ya.